Here's hoping the sound is working and everything is running fine. If so, respond in the chat for me. Stayed up pretty late last night trying to figure this all out, so okay, I'm seeing you guys are hearing everything just fine on your end. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Well, good morning, guys. I am a little under the weather this morning, so my energy levels are kind of drained. Got that little tickle in the back of my throat and starting to feel a little clammy, so hopefully I'm not getting sick, but I'm going to try to battle through here today for you. What's up, G-Graph? What's up, Dave? Savvy? Nimkins? Albu? D-Trades? How about that recap intro to that video yesterday? If you guys watched it at all, what a job Mason did on that thing. What's up, Chase? Yeah, what a sell-off yesterday, huh? And there really was just no... I mean, unless you were long from the beginning of the session, it was really hard to get in. I definitely didn't do any trading yesterday because we were working on the sound issues for the stream, so... yeah, that was my day yesterday. Yeah, Cade, that's Mason. That's he's part of the team. That's my video editor. Give a shout out to Mason or Mac in the chat. Well, hopefully some of you were able to catch those shorts yesterday and make some pretty good money. The move made sense though. If you look at the 4-hour chart, we were straight up through that whole area, and what do we see generally when we see straight up moves? Straight down moves on the other side. Mason is a politician in the UK. Yeah, Mason is he's a young pup. He's a uni student. He's cutting his teeth. Oh, Ollie, sorry to hear that. You tried a long yesterday? Yeah, the longs were hard to come by. You were stepping in front of a freight train. All right, so today what I'm thinking is, because we came down into that... Here, let's go back to the 4-hour chart. You can see to the left over here, we do have some support in this area that we're in right now. What I'll be looking for today is a hold of this 210 level for a possible long on the open. We'll see what happens. I'm going to let it play out and sit back and watch for probably the first 10 to 15 minutes more than likely. If price action's supporting, I do think we get a bounce back into this 280 to 300 level. But what I want to see is I want to see it holding above this 300 level, doing that little dance and hold as support for the playback up into 380. I do think this 380 to 400 level is a good short opportunity today as well. So if we do get up there, I would be looking for rejections to come back down. I do think we see an inside day, so to speak, where the market takes a breath after all that heavy selling yesterday. And markets are open. So how we doing today, guys, by the way? Everybody doing good? Feeling good? Ready to make a bag? Yeah, G-Graph. I mean, if I see it holding above this zone here, I would play the long back into 280 and catch that 50, 60 points. But I would need to see it firmly holding. It's scary longing this market right now. It's a scary long. And longs will only be level to level. Just so you guys can see, for transparency purposes, I have not traded this account. So it is still sitting on 49,470. This is day 3 of the 50K Topstep Combine. I also realized that I more or less have been taking trades just to get some action in these streams, and I need to really not do that. I need to just go back to what my strategy is and only be trading my strategy. All right, Nipkins, have a good one. Safe travels. And G-Graph, that's why we don't long up there. What you're seeing right now. On ES, I would love to see a pop back into that 5510, 5509 area. I just don't know if we get that on ES today. That's a fairly big move. Although I suppose if the NASDAQ wants to climb back up, that would be a corresponding move on the ES. What do you guys think? What do you guys see? Go ahead and put your thoughts in the chat. Do you think we have a green day today? Do you think we see range? Do you think we dump? I mean, currently that's a pretty heavy sell-off. Might even see this news retrace attempt. Yeah, Mac, I don't know if we see a 850 point move to the upside, but morning, Phoenix. How's life treating you in India? Does the camera look funny on your end? We were messing around with some settings on it, so if it seems weird, let me know. Yeah, everything looks fine on my end, so I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks stretched. Yeah, we did. We tried stretching it out just to fill it out a little bit more. I'll work on it after the stream just to get it a little bit better. Yeah, like the basement setup is going to be a few months. That floor's got to be replaced. My house is going to be under construction for quite some time. So we're resorting to this for a while. Unfortunately. Like I said, all the main floor flooring has to be replaced. Drywall has to be ripped out. Basement flooring has to be replaced. What's up, Colin? Welcome. Glad you could join us. Yeah, it takes a while. Takes a while. Okay, I'm not opposed to a long if we can reclaim this level. Since we weren't able to take the new lows. In fact, let's give it a shot. Oh, stopped out. I still like it. Maybe I was just a little bit early. Should have waited for it to hold. Just so you guys know, that was a $265 loss there. Really struggling on these lives, huh? I'm gonna wait to see if this news retraces all the way. Yeah, Matt, I'm getting a little more comfortable with it. I just need to do me. I just need to do me and not worry so much about entertaining the masses. I mean, what do we have in here currently? 20 viewers. So it's really not, and they're all people that have seen my trades. So I don't know why mentally I feel the need to throw trades on for entertainment purposes. Yeah, Albu, I mean, the 50Ks with only $1,000 daily drawdown are tough on minis. But Topstep currently doesn't have, I think they're trying to come out with micro scaling for Topstep X platform, or maybe you can already. Okay, I might try this again one more time here. See if we can hold. Let's try it. All right, now we sit back. I like for this thing just to blast over 200 here. Just reclaim that 200 level for me. Here we go. All right, I'm going to pull my stop up here. At least make sure I lock something in. Probably get stopped out. Yep, stopped out. But that was a winner. I do still think we probably go higher on the day. I just don't know. I'll wait for a pullback into that same zone and maybe try it again. But had to lock in something there. So after that one, I'm up $75 on the day now. And the balance sits at 49,536. See if we can get this hold here. Okay, I'm seeing buyers starting to step up. Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, Chuck, the idea is to get your entry as close to those support and resistance extremes as you possibly can so your risk is defined. You know, this zone for me is only 10 points, so it's a fairly safe trade. It looks like I missed it. I'm chopping it right now. Like I said, I'm not interested in any short positions until we're back up here at 300. I mean, that would be the next ideal short entry for me. We're just, after that big sell-off yesterday, I just don't trust the downside currently. And it could happen. But I'll be watching. I'll be a spectator. Yeah, Kern. I mean, you've got the daily 200 down here at 17,780. You've got the daily 100 here at 18, well, we'll say 19K. So, I mean, that's a potential target for any short position, but I would need to see some relief at some point in order to get in. I'm not just going to buy or sell the bottoms. And that just wasn't enough of a relief bounce for me to execute off of. Because this could very well be an inside day where maybe we sweep these lows from yesterday and then recover and go back up. Yeah, I mean, you do expect buyers to defend at some point. I mean, the market does not just, we're not just going to fall off a cliff. I mean, it would take a catastrophic event for that to happen at, you know, World War III or something. Like I said, if we can reclaim this level, I'll try that long again. I don't mind it. I'm seeing a lot of selling here on the heat map, so, or a lot of buying, I meant. Excuse me. Sorry guys, I wish my energy levels were a little bit higher. I don't know how long I'm going to be on today. I'm just happy the sound is working, to tell you the truth. Yeah, Mason, a large part of why the market likes to move in percentages. I mean, the higher and higher we go, the more violent the moves are going to be, or seem, you know. What was 1% 3 years ago is no longer a 1% move. It's a lot more points involved. Yeah, Albu, I expect the same. I do expect some relief before we get there, though, as well. I'm not sure that we get down there today. G-Graph, I'm 1 cup of coffee in the morning guy. I do need the caffeine. Otherwise, I get migraines for some reason. I don't know why. But I'm not a real big alcohol. I don't do drugs. I'm pretty sober on all fronts. Nothing worse than waking up with a hangover and trying to trade. Get me a monster. Yeah, the energy drinks, they make me shaky. They make my heart race. I can't do the energy drinks. Nor do I like the flavor of them. Yeah, tenner. I don't know. I just prefer being sober. Just prefer it. Yeah, Kern, you're a different breed, though. There is nothing to do here. Yeah, Albu, I agree. Coffee, good food. I mean, water. Lots of water. Don't drink a lot of soda. Yeah, Karen, we need to get you some sedatives or something. Calm it down. Yeah, Colin, I agree. I've tried the melatonin thing because my sleep is very, very broken. I seem to get maybe 2 hours of consistent sleep a night, and then it seems like I'm up every hour. And then the mind just doesn't shut off and doesn't allow me to go back to sleep. But I've tried the melatonin thing, and you're right. Yeah, I'm in a fog the rest of the day, it feels like. At least mentally, I am. Did any of you catch that short up there from that 230 area? Or 210? Schlafen tabs? Sounds German. Nice, Dave. Dave, you've been trading really well lately. Really, really well. I'd like to see price sweep these lows. Yesterday's lows. Or the overnight lows. And reclaim for the move back up. And go clean up some of this down here. Chuck, because that's where you're going to have probably, you see all this liquidity sitting below and not a lot above on the DOM over here on the heat map. The market's always going to hunt those big orders out. So it's always going to be searching for the biggest draw on liquidity. You know, it's like an auction where it can find the lowest price if we're going down or the highest price if we're going up. See how all these buyers are stepping in down here? Dave, a lot of money can be made by scalping, brother. Holding trades is, that's a learned tool. And it's hard. It's hard. Especially when it's moving as violently as it is currently. Should probably change some of these to red while I'm at it. That just knifed right through those lows. Yeah. Yeah, Chuck. Those big resting orders will be magnets. Now you can see the big boy here at 19K. There's not a lot above, so we're probably going to see more downside. See what happens at 19K, 18,980. It'd be nice if it was one of those V-bottom days where we just see the continued early selling and then the recovery. I don't want to see straight down. I might not catch another trade if that's what we're going to see. Already way too late for the short. Tell me, guys, how many trades on average do you think you take in a session? I mean, are you like me where it's a 3 to 5 range usually? Or are you taking more of the 15 to 20? Sometimes more. Yeah, I've always found anything more than that 5 range generally isn't. Well, that's a nice hold at 19K there. Anything more than 5 for me is usually really, really bad. That means I'm over trading. I'm seeing things that aren't really there. So I try to stick to 3 to 5. Yeah, Dave. I mean, I try to let my trades breathe as much as I can. It's hard in the beginning of like a 50K combine, for instance, where you only have $1,000 drawdown, 50 points of drawdown. You know, 20 points and you're over 1/3 of your daily loss limit, so you really only have 2 whacks at it daily. 2.5 whacks. And that's where I typically have my stop, is in that 20 to 30 point range on my larger accounts. Yeah, Savvy, I agree. I mean, if you're finding success on other symbols, I think that you should stick to those. Like if they move more your pace, that is what you should be trading. I mean, NQ is violent. It's almost addicting. There's lots of opportunity, and the moves are bigger and faster, and I think that's why we like it so much. Okay, let's see what we got going on here on the Dom. Looks like there's a big order down at 930. Let's see what's at 19 or 18.9. Not a lot below there. I don't really have anything down here at 930. If we can hold this 980 level, I'm not opposed to long. Back up into this 19,050 range. But it might run away without me. Wasn't quick enough. Go test these lows over here. I'm also not opposed to the long if we reclaim and hold for the move back up. Look at all this buying coming in now. Yeah, Dave, I want to see one more test of that 980. Make sure that we're holding. Oh, nice, Dave. That was a quick 30 points, 32 points. Still got some blocks down here. Got a big block up at 50. It's okay, Dave. We don't need to see a screenshot. My screenshots, sometimes I'm already 50 points in the positive by the time I remember to screenshot. Looks like we're going down to grab that 930. See if we got anything any lower. Yeah, guys, are we green or are we red today? How are you guys doing on your end? I mean, we all know how I'm doing. Oh, man. Okay, so looks like we're below the daily 100 now. I mean, is this the seller's goal all the way down here? That would be really bad. I mean, we're talking recession kind of pullback if we get down here. Or at least what the definition of recession says. I think it's like 22%, 23%, somewhere around there. Do I always trade in a shirt? Yeah, I always have clothes on. Chuck, there's nothing wrong with having no trades. That's a good thing. I mean, any day where you're not losing is a good day. All right, so they're recovering that 930 block. Looks like more orders are still piling in below. I don't mind the long if we can hold that 18,880 level. Or even 18.9, really. Let's see what's going on below now. Yeah, so maybe come down here, clean this out. And then bounce. What's going on above? 990, big block order. I would think we go back up here to try and grab that. Piling in here at 900. What size is that? It's not even that big. It's just a 73. Yeah, Dave. I mean, the move makes sense. It was kind of straight up. For the last few months, really. Come on down here and clean up all this, please. I think I might try a long down here. We'll see what happens. No, don't run away. Well, I think I missed it. If I can get an entry around 900, I would still take it. But I'm not gonna enter up here. I mean, that was already a, what was that, 83 to, that's already a 40+ point move. Yeah, I missed that entry. Kind of called it out before we got there too. I should have just not been as patient in that moment. Yeah, Chuck, it happens to all of us. Price runs away. It just misses us sometimes. You know, but that's okay. There'll be more opportunities. I'm not freaking out about it. And like we said, straight down moves generally lead to straight back up. And vice versa. By the way, thank you all for being here. You guys are day oneers, so I appreciate you. Yeah, Albu, you did call it. You did call that early. You definitely pat yourself on the back. Have a good one, Kern. I mean, what is that? 100 points off that long there at the 880s? Did anybody catch that? Did anybody hop in? Yeah, I mean, I've been being asked for a long time to either A, sell a course, or, which I'll never do. I like trading too much, and that would take away from my trading. Or do something like this, so that people can see how I execute in real time, rather than just seeing a screenshot on Discord. That's, you know, 75 points in a winning trade already. So we'll try it out. We'll see what happens. We're going to try to be as entertaining as possible as well along the way. I think the recap videos is where we'll focus more of the entertainment. The live trading might be a little bit lame from time to time. But that's how trading is. Trading should look boring. It shouldn't look profitable. Trading, long-term success should look boring. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this streaming thing plays out. It might work, it might not, you know. I'm definitely going to have to pick up my energy. At certain points, if the streaming side of things is going to pan out. Like I said, I'm not planning on streaming all day, every day. I'd like it just to be, you know, an hour or two. But I do realize that I'm going to have to trade the open as well in order to reflect a more accurate version of my trading. Look at this move up from that 880 hold. Yeah, it's a little frustrating watching it run that far. I mean, I would have been done for the day. So probably coming back up here to grab all this stuff. I mean, if we can come back down here to 980 and hold that level, I might try the long here. Not even opposed to 960 long. What's up, Anna? I'm glad you could join us, brother. I'm gonna try it. Let's see what we can get. I can even give this a little more room. I don't know if I want to give it my typical 30 here. Put a break even in at this point. See if we can get that shove. I don't like it. Well, I'll leave my hands off. We'll let it play out. Probably get stopped out, but... Yep, stopped out, but it was still a winner. So I made $50 on that trade. No, I do think we're going higher. It wasn't necessarily a FOMO play. We were holding this 980 support. It wasn't a FOMO. It's a reclaim, retest, hold. I do think we're going higher. That's not a FOMO play for me. Yeah, Donna, I was long on the hold of 980 here. Yeah, I mean, the trade would have played out. You know, it's just I have to have a tight stop on till we get a little more cushion. I mean, I'm only up $125 on the session now, so I would prefer to have a little bit bigger cushion. It was the right play. What's up, Rabba? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I mean, that's running all the way to what my original target was. So it was the right trade. Just poor execution on my part. Okay. It looks like we might V bottom out today. That's a pretty strong recovery. And that would have been my full target. That'd have been me done for the day. Well, done for the day with this combine, at least. We got 26 people in here now. Hello, everybody that is just joining. Try to get caught up on the chat here. Yeah, G-Graph, you almost screamed at the screen. I've learned that, I never get into a trade that I don't have a set target in mind. If you don't have that, you probably shouldn't be in the trade in the first place. And typically, I like to let my trades play out. I like to let them breathe a little bit. I don't like to have such a tight stop on it. But currently, until I have a little bit bigger of a cushion on the day, I have to keep the stop pretty tight. And that's generally how I treat the beginning of these combines every time. You know, while it might take a few days, you know, I think that's where people fall into problems is Apex with their 1 day to pass. You're rushing things. You're trying to get it done in 1 day, almost gambling rather than actually trading. And I think it's not good. It's not a good habit to get into. There's nothing wrong with slowly building up an account. Nothing wrong with it. And it'll happen faster than you think it will, if you approach it with that mindset. Donna, yeah, it's approaching 10:30 Eastern. But see, I still think we're going higher because now you don't see as many of these big spikes down here. While you might have little pullbacks, all the big orders are resting above. So that 19,100 is the magnet right now. Right here. Rabba, yeah. I mean, those first couple days were a little bit different, obviously. There were a little nerves involved. I mean, I don't know if I showed it at all, but I definitely felt I wasn't trading how I normally trade. But that'll change as we progress here. I'm gonna go back to what I was normally doing and just trade my levels. Central time, when did I start, Donna? I started at 8:30 a.m. Central, a little before. So what I'm looking for now is I would like another pullback into the 980, maybe even 19K, or a break above and a hold above 60 here. Maybe go up to 980, come back down and hold above 60, and then I would be long again. I come up here, maybe even come up here and grab this 100 order right now, and then come back down and test that 80 level or 60 level. If I can get this 960 long. Oh, missed it. Anybody catch that 60 long? Okay, just grab that 100. It's testing the 100. You can see sellers have almost disappeared on this heat map, so the move makes sense. It's a lot of buying right now. All right. If I can grab a 60 long. I do not mind it. I'm going to give this a little room. To just below 40. Take profit. How much can I make? I'm up 125. Can make 1,500 on the day. So 3.9 after commissions. Yeah, about something like that. Nice, Donna. It's a good long. Are you still in it? All right, we're long. Probably get stopped out here immediately. That's what we want to see, that recovery. That's what we want to see. I'm gonna stop to break even. Right, let's just lock it in. All right, so we're risk-free now. See if we can get that shove above 19.1. Oh, stopped out. All right, so that was, looks like a $310 trade. And we are climbing back. Pretty close to the starting balance again. Only $100 down on the account now. Maybe I shouldn't even have put my stop in break even, but I'm trying to claw this thing back. Yeah, Ollie. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people did get wrecked today. Oh, here's another trade that's probably going to run all the way to my target. Yeah. Right idea, poor execution again. But that's okay. At least I'm seeing it. Seeing it is half the battle. And that exact reason is why I put my stop where I do. You see how close that got to my stop, just below 40. And then launched up. It seems like the NASDAQ likes those 20-point swings. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it here for today. So, That's probably going to be the last trade. Well, that is going to be the last trade on this combine here, but we made $435 today in roughly a little over an hour of trading. So that's, I mean, where else are you going to make that? I mean, I'll take $400 an hour any day of the week. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I will be back tomorrow morning at the open. Hopefully you all can join us. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you could for me. Tell your friends. We'll try and build a little nice community here. And I will see you all tomorrow. I will be in the Discord today, so if you want to reach out, feel free to reach out as well. Peace.